Hello there, peoples of the Internetz, once again to another devlog of my game of Peasant's Tale. And it has been longer than I intended to have it be. Words. Anyway, I meant to do a devlog yesterday, and that didn't work out. I procrastinated, sorry. But yeah, I'm doing it today, so yay. This is going to be the last devlog of 2013, can you believe it, another year has gone by, and this has been the first year that I've been on YouTube, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, let's get into the update. Actually, before we do that, you may notice that the video is smooth. Yay! New recording software. I'm using ScreenFlow now instead of that god-awful QuickTime player that Apple comes with. It's bad. It's really bad. Don't use it. It's bad. Anyway, yay. Using new stuff. So anyway, updates. Let's get right into it. So, updates. This I just for testing purposes, quickly I changed all of the gravel here to be water because I was testing swimming and I didn't want to run over to where there's a pool like all the way in a different part of the map. So I'm not even. I just said I'm not gonna bother with it. Yay. But that's not permanent, that's not an update, that's just sort of testing stuff. So yay. Speaking of swimming and stuff like that, guess what? I have implemented swimming again, re-implemented it. As you guys may remember, I had to disable a couple of features because I had changed up the core mechanics of the game, like the core workings of the programming behind it, if that makes sense. So I had to disable a bunch of stuff, but I finally got swimming back into the thing, and the animations are terrible. They're not finished, and in fact, I'll probably scrap all of them for something better when I actually get to making good art for the swimming. But this is what I'm stuck with for now. This is not permanent, it's just really the cool update is that you can swim now, again. And actually what you may notice that's a little bit different with swimming, if you have a good memory, and if you do, then good on you. I don't, is that when you enter the water, you actually swim slower, you move slower than you do on land. So right now I'm moving at basically 1 pixel per update. Well, not per update, but let's just call it that. So 1 pixel per update, but when I move in water, I'm moving half a pixel per update. So that's kind of cool. I can control, using that new update, that allowed me to basically change up how you move, basically on decimal levels instead of just working with integers. I can now really have complete control of how fast you're moving at all times. So that's pretty cool. My next goal is obviously to add the animations for it, and also to add some water physics, and by that I mean that like right now I'm gonna swim, and immediately when I release the key to move, I just stop. But in water, you'd really kind of keep going a little bit, sort of through it, so I want to make like a sort of deceleration thing, or maybe an acceleration thing, so you start off kind of slower than you would normally go, and sort of build up to that. That's cool, I think. Also, I made with shooting fireballs, now they're less aesthetic and sort of more useful. They're still aesthetic, they don't do anything, nothing reacts to them. They just shoot out like that, but what you may notice right here, if you look at the energy, it actually takes, I think I set it to 70 energy to shoot a fireball, and if you go below it, you'll not shoot one out, and a couple sparks, or in this case, little fire particles, will fly out from where you are, sort of like, it's sort of puffered out because you didn't have enough energy. So I'll show that. So see how when I don't have enough energy, a couple sparks fly out, and it's less and they last less, and there are less of them than when a fireball hits the wall. So that, I think, was a pretty cool thing. It wasn't too hard to add. I just wanted to add it because it was cool, I thought. And what else? Oh, I made a pet class. So I'll show you guys what that is really quickly. Basically a little bit of sad backstory. I had an iguana, and unfortunately that iguana passed away. And I was really sad about it, I was really bummed out. And I wanted to find a way to sort of immortalize my iguana called Iggy. I was 8 when I got him, don't judge. I'm bad at making names. But I wanted to immortalize Iggy in some sort of way. And the way I did that was I made him a pet in the game. Now, I don't know if he'll be like your standard pet or something, but it's cool to have a pet anyway. I was probably going to add one in anyway, because like maybe they could fight for you or something like that in the game. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, he follows you around, and when he meets up to you, he shoots out particles. Now, the reason I did this is probably definitely going to be temporary, but I was just so happy about adding him, I couldn't resist adding this, was that I had heart particles, so when he got to you, he would shoot out hearts, and I think I can show you guys that right now. Let me just do some things. Hopefully I can show you guys that. If not, I'll have to cut this out, and that'll be annoying. So nobody wants to edit stuff. That's boring. Yeah, here. Okay, good. I can do that. All right. So right now you guys will see some adorable, what I think is adorable things happening. Yay. I don't know. I felt like doing it, and yeah, there he is trotting along. And obviously he doesn't swim because I couldn't be bothered to add swimming animations or anything like that to him yet. So he kind of just considers it as land. But when he gets to you, aw, so cute. Yay. So that'll do it for another update, and the last update of the year, guys. Hoping you had a... Oh god, phones. Why? Just gonna lift that up and not bother with it. So hopefully you had a good New Year, and hopefully you had a good Christmas and all that good stuff if you celebrate, or happy holidays in general, and here's to another great year. See ya, guys. Bye-bye-bye.